guys, welcome back to my channel. For my new subscribers, welcome. For my seasoned subscribers, welcome back. For those who don't know, my name is Nicole and I'm from the lovely island of Trinidad and Tobago, and I reside in Trinidad. Right, most of you all will know my channel as Yanni Birdable, and I'm here to do a short little haul on the patterns I would have purchased online. For my seasoned subscribers, you all would have seen I used to purchase. I haven't used all of my patterns as yet, but they had a sale and they really had some nice patterns and I really wanted to get in on the sale. And the thing about the site is that they have sales very often. So you can get patterns from $3.99, sometimes $2.99. But the original price is really expensive. So you can get it from $15.95 all up to $27. So I always wait for sale and it is very regular. And the site is Simply Delight. I will try and insert it here so you all could see it. And let's just dive right into it. So this is my invoice. So the first thing I picked up was this Vogue pattern, and I picked up the size 14 to 20. What I like about these patterns, I don't have to draft. You know, yes, there are some patterns I could draft on my own, but things like this, I'm not that experienced. And this just saves me some time. I'm not saying I may not have to make some adjustments, but it's simple for me to adjust the pattern to suit me, my torso, and that kind of thing, the length, right? And for those who like to sew but have never used a pattern, it's not that hard, trust me. And there are a lot of YouTube videos. I follow a lot of people. Sometimes they do a lot of sew alongs, so sometimes if you're typing the pattern, you will get someone who did it before and that kind of thing, right? So basically what you do, you look for your measurements on top here and the side. That will guide you onto what size will fit you. But most importantly, what you need to look at as well is the finished measurement of the garment. That, because sometimes you may have to go scale down a size. So if you're accustomed being an 18, you may have to go to a 16 or 14, depending on the fabric as well that you need to use, right? Sometimes the finishing garment measurements are not on the envelope, but it is on the pattern. All right, so the first thing I picked up was this. So this comes with a robe with two different lengths, right? A camisole and two slips and a pair of underwear. All right, so I can't wait to try this. The next thing I picked up was this. So this was Vogue. So this one is a Mccall's, and this one is called #Iris. So of late they started giving their patterns names, so I picked up this. So another sleepwear again. So it comes with a row pattern, two lengths, a shirt pattern, short sleeve and long sleeve, a short pants and a long pants, and then there's another pants with a cuff, a narrow leg, sorry. So you can see it from here, right? Seeing the different patterns. So this is the short pants, this is the wide leg long pants, and then this is the tapered pants here. So you will see it here. The model has on the tapered one, which is G, this is F, and then this is C. And then she has on the long sleeve robe, which is B, and yeah, it's not showing the shirt, the long sleeve shirt pattern though, right? So picked up that as well. I'll leave my favorite one for last. So it's 6 things I picked up, 6 patterns. So I think I got a little carried away with sleepwear. So I picked up this Butterick. I stick to the same size, 14 and up, right? I don't go smaller because of my bust measurement and my hip measurement. I don't, all right? So again, another short sleeve set. So you have the short sleeve shirt with the pockets and the short pants, and then you have the long sleeve with the long pants. And what is different with this and this one is that this one has the piping, right? So that's a little extra for this one for me to practice with. Then I pick up this Mccall's swimsuit. This one came in small to extra large, so I had to pick it up, right? And you will see the different designs, and I'm really excited about it. I think this was an easy pattern. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, it was. And it says it right there, easy. So when you go on the website, it tells you easy, advanced. So you can kind of gauge, you know, and as I said, YouTube is your best friend if you type in the pattern. So I got the Mccall 7964, and it is well, you could use it as a bathing suit or a bodysuit, right? And a wrap. So as you can see, this one is very sexy. This one is still sexy but more conservative sexy, right? And it has the cover up with a knot, which I really like. So these are the line drawings here to the back, and as I said, you know, based on your measurements, which are on the top here, and the finishing garment. So okay, so for instance, view C, which is the cover up, the finished measurement bust line is for a small is 43, for a medium is 46, for a large is 50, and an extra large is 54. So for me, I will take a medium, right? So those are the measurements there. If you hear any background noise, my neighbors are doing some work on their home. You all know the season is coming, so persons have started doing little housework, right? I don't know why I picked this up, because it's something that I could have bought ready-made at a store, but I decided to get it, and it's no other than an apron pattern with mittens, and it comes to both child and adult. So there's no measurements, there's a one size fits all basically. And the last pattern that I got is from Mccall's, and it's hashtag Myrtle, better known as M8146. And guys, I'm in love with this pattern. I was marking this pattern for the longest while waiting for it to go on sale. I just love how it looks on the model. I don't know if it'll look the same way on me, but listen guys, I love it. And it's this pattern right here. I love the short sleeve version of it. Love it, love it, love it. And I also love view C as well, right? The difference with view B, it has ruching here on the sleeves like a garter, right? So I don't really want that for me personally, so I will do view A and view C, right? It's a mock wrap top, but guys, what sold me is the sleeves. You see this, that puff sleeves? Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it, but I really loving it in A, so I think I'm gonna try it in A. And A calls for let me see where I'm going to fall. The finished garment measurements, I will be going with a size 20 or a size 22, or in between, where I could kind of hack it a bit, because I'm kind of in between, right? So basically I will have to get 2 yards of fabric, right? So yeah guys, that's the end of my pattern haul. Go on the site, you will go crazy. There are so many patterns to choose from, but what I will say, don't get too carried away. It is important when you're purchasing to look at the line drawings, because sometimes some of the patterns that you love, you get carried away and you get drawn to the fabric that they use, and when you look at the line drawings, you realize they are very similar and you could hack it, right? So don't get too carried away. Make sure you look at the line drawings as well as you look at the yardage, because sometimes you may love an outfit, but then you realize, hey, I need 4 yards, I need 5 yards of fabric, you know. So just be careful with that, as well as know your skill set in terms of, because they do guide you in what best fabric to use for the pattern, and sometimes you may not be skilled enough in that, right? I want to have a little series where I teach you little tips and tricks, you know, on using certain fabrics, what you can do, you know, like for instance, using chiffon or very light fabric. You can use spray starch to make it a little stiffer, so it's easier for you to sew, or you could pin paper in between and stitch and just pull out the paper, so it'll make it a little more sturdy for you. So do not be afraid, go with it, right? As I said, YouTube is your best friend. Type in the pattern and patience will be there. Most patterns are online. If not, you know, just take your time, read it. If you get a little frustrated, put it aside, come back at it a day or a week after. It doesn't matter. All right, so guys, continue to be safe, continue to social distance, wash your hands, and stay safe. All the best, guys. Until the next one. Bye.